Blessed my people. Good day to you all. So people, today we're gonna talk about an iconic reggae slash ska entertainer slash producer slash selector. You understand, people? And this person that we're gonna talk about is none other than Prince Buster. So people, Cecil Bustamante Campbell was born in Orange Street, Kingston, Jamaica. He was born on the 24th of May in the year 1938. People, you must be wondering where his middle name came from. Yes, his middle name came from former Prime Minister Sir Alexander Bustamante. You know, his parents were strong supporters of that man, Bustamante. In the early 1940s, Campbell O.C. Prince Buster left Kingston and went to live with his grandmother in the rural part of Jamaica, the country area, where his grandmother was a Christian and a strong believer in the Christian faith. Hence, Campbell O.C. Prince Buster had to go to church. And just like many other reggae singers, that is where his musical journey started. Started by him singing in church. After spending a few years in the country, Campbell went back to live in Kingston. And this is where he attended the Central Branch School and St. Anne's School. So whilst in school, Campbell performed at Glass Bucket Club at least 4 times per week, and this was in the early 1950s. Back then, the Glass Bucket Club established itself as a proper party entertainment venue and was also a social club for Jamaican teenagers back in that time. After leaving school, Prince Buster started to follow sound systems in pursuit of his musical career. So Campbell became more actively in the sound system aspect of music and entertainment after he got introduced to Cox One Dad, a musically inclined businessman who operated the most popular sound system in Kingston, Jamaica back in that time. Whilst being around Cox One Dad, Campbell found himself filling a variety of slots, including being a security at events, being a sound selector at times, being the person who have to find the music at times, being the person who sources the music for the sound system. Some of the times he's the person who has to handle the tickets. You know what I mean? When people come a party and them have them ticket, him deal with that issue there. So whilst being around Cox One Dad, Campbell became a rounded individual as it relates to the business aspect of operating a sound system and how to manage all affairs as it relates to being a sound system owner. So Campbell decided to start a sound system of his own, but he did not have the money he wanted to get all the equipment to get his business off the ground. So Campbell approached family members as also Mr. Wang, who is the owner of a music shop, and they offered him financial support. Campbell's sound system was called Voice of the People. Very soon after being in operation, Campbell's sound system quickly became a prominent sound system and also became rivals with his former boss, Cox One Dad and Duke Reid. Campbell, wanting to make his sound system the best, decided that he was going to go on a farm work program because he wanted to get music for his sound system to buy records. But on the day of departure, he was denied entry into the scheme to go on the farm work program. When this happened, Campbell knew that he would be having challenges as it relates to getting the records that he wanted because he wanted to purchase them by himself personally. And this was when he decided that he has to start recording his own music to support his sound system.
Because I didn't have a visa to go to America to fight like them. So I create something, and of course I'm music, of which I love dearly. I don't remember, but I had to fight.
In 1961, Campbell released his first single titled Little Honey / Luke Lane Shuffle. Also featuring on this single was Jumbargo and Rico Rodriguez. This song was recorded under the group name Busta Group. Remember, people, Prince Busta was a sound selector. Prince Busta was also a music producer. Those are the qualities he learned from Cox One Dad. So Prince Busta understand how the music went. So Prince Busta was not just the owner of a sound system and an artist. Prince Busta was also a producer. And one of the first big songs that Prince Busta produced in the same year, 1961, was a song titled Oh Carolina by Folks Brothers, which was released on the Wild Bells label. Oh Carolina was a big hit song and was licensed under Melodisc Record, which was a big recording label in the United Kingdom. A recording label that released a lot of ska music in the United Kingdom. Back in the 1960s, Prince Busta O.C. Campbell prolifically released music in the early 1960s onward. Songs like Madness, Wash Wash featuring Ernest Ranglin, One Step Beyond, and Al Capone. So Campbell got his break and became a very popular entertainer who did a lot of touring in the UK and also the United States. In 1964, Campbell met then world heavyweight champion boxer Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali invited him to attend a Nation of Islam talk at Mosque 29 in Miami. And that year, Prince Busta joined the Nation of Islam and became a Muslim. After becoming a Muslim, he still released music. One of his notable releases were White Man's Heaven is a Black Man Hell. This was on his own record label called Islam. In 1965, he appeared in Millie in Jamaica, and this was a short film about Millie returning to Jamaica after the worldwide success of her song Lollipop. Yeah, peeps, so Prince Busta's song Al Capone charted at number 18 on the UK chart. On the heels of that, he toured the UK in 1967, which was a fairly successful tour. He went on to tour America and other parts of the world. He released a song titled 10 Commandments, which peaked at number 81 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, and that became his only hit single in the United States. His album Judge Dredd Rocksteady was released in 1967, and the title track Judge Dredd was a very popular hit song back in that time. Prince Busta's career started to slow up in the 1970s as the genre started to move away from the rocksteady and the ska to more roots rocking reggae. And as a Muslim, Prince Busta found it difficult to tailor his style of music towards a Rastafarian audience. However, in 1972, he made an appearance in Jimmy Cliff's hit movie titled The Harder They Come, in which Prince Busta played a cameo role as a DJ. Because of the change in the music and the fact that his career had slowed down, Campbell eventually moved to the United States to live. He was living in Miami, where he started to pursue other business ventures, including running a jukebox company. In 1973, Prince Busta effectively retired from recording music, with only a handful of compilation albums issued. Prince Busta stayed out of the limelight for several years before making an appearance at the first Reggae Sunsplash event in July 1984 in London. He resumed performing with the Scatterlights as his backing band toward the end of the 1980s. He resumed recording music in 1992. People, you remember earlier in the video where we talk about the song Oh Carolina, which was produced by Prince Busta, a song done by John Folks. So in 1994, John Folks brought Prince Busta and the melodistic record label to court over rights to that hit song Oh Carolina. And that case Prince Buster lost and John Folks won. Prince Buster also had another song titled Wine and Grind, which charted at number 21 on the UK charts after it was used in an advertisement by Levi's, which is a clothing brand. In 2001, Prince Buster was awarded the Order of Distinction for his outstanding contribution to Jamaica music by the government of Jamaica. So Prince Buster was living in Miami, Florida up until the time of his death. He died on the 8th of September 2016 in a Miami hospital. This was after he had suffered an heart attack. According to his wife, he has been suffering from severe health issues for quite a while. A series of strokes, including one back in 2009 that left him paralyzed and unable to walk. So people, looking back at the story of Prince Buster, this tells me one thing. Some entertainers were willing to learn the business aspect of music before they get involved in music. Because obviously Prince Buster, having been around Cox One Dad and many other music producers / sound owners, learn the business aspect of music. And that is the reason why he mainly had a successful career. He didn't have a great downfall like many other dancehall entertainers, because he knows the importance of the paperwork aspect of things, and he did not sign away his rights. Because really and truly, if you are an artist, you should understand how production of music works. So once you're an artist, you should be able to own a production label and release your own music under your label, as well as release music for other producers. But always ensure that you read the fine prints and all contracts before you put your signature there. Anyway people, thanks for watching. You can like, subscribe, share. Peace.
Stop acting weird. Soon we shall meet on Orange Street. The music is sweet. I've got the beat. You heard the news, old pal, and don't you run away. Shaking up Orange Street. Rocking down Orange Street. I'm coming in peace. Got my face to be east. Don't get upset. Or you will live to regret. You must show me respect. And don't you forget that. Like a fish in the sea, you're caught in my net. And I tell them, rocking down Orange Street. It's later than you think.
Put your hands above your head, I'm a party. Can't hear you.
It's later than you think.
Enjoy yourself, everybody.
Later than you think.
Everybody, enjoy yourself.
While you're sitting in the pink, sipping years go by. It's called Shaking Up Orange Street. I do a song for you now that was written with good intent. I love competition. It makes me inspire. But then my friend Derek Morgan, I took some of my, and gave to the Chinaman. So I didn't hit him down. I just make a song, and he wish you weren't around. All right.